Buonasera and good evening, everybody. MannwidaPlann here. Great to see you guys again. Buonasera and good evening, everybody. MannwidaPlann here. Hope you're doing well. Hope you're doing great. Today we're back playing. We're not playing any games. God damn it. Buonasera and good evening, everybody. MannwidaPlann here. Great to see you guys again. Hope you've been doing well. Hope you've been doing great. I'm having a great time. And do I even remember what I gotta say? God damn, I haven't done this in so long. Any more coffee? Buonasera and good evening, everybody. MannwidaPlann here. Great to see you guys again. Hope you're doing well. Hope you're doing great. And a Merry Christmas to you all. I would love to start by saying a huge thank you to all of my subscribers who have remained subscribed to the channel even though my video production has been so low over the last few months. I'm really sorry about it. There's been a lot going on and I hope it's going to be speeding up sometime soon. A big shout out to all of you guys who have recently come to join us on the channel. Thanks so much for your help and support. It really does mean a lot. We're actually approaching 750 subs on the channel, which is really mega cool and I'm super happy about it, so thank you guys for being a part of that. And most importantly, a huge shout out to my amazing peeps on Patreon. You guys are absolute legends. Thank you so much for all of your advice, recommendations, your feedback, and generally your amazing amount of support that helps me grow as a creator and push me to do better at what I enjoy doing. Thank you guys so much. It really does mean a lot. I have a lot of little surprises in store for you guys. So what's been happening, guys? Well, if some of you may remember, over a year ago I left sunny old England and I moved to Malta with my girlfriend Julia. Now, this actually turned out to be a bit of a mistake. We've not really been having a good time here, we're not exactly happy, and over the last 6, maybe 8 months, we've been looking at other options, places that we could go, and things that we could do when we get there to make a living. Now, Julia, my lovely girlfriend, she's Italian, and she's always kind of wanted to go back to Italy. Italy is an absolutely beautiful country. I've adored my little visits there, so I was quite on board with the idea of doing that too. After a few holidays and a little bit of looking around, we actually found just the right place. And as of this moment, we have found the place and we have actually bought it and we're looking at moving there in April of next year. Now guys, I cannot stress enough that this is all thanks to my wonderful girlfriend Julia. She has given so much over the last 8 months to be able to make this little dream of ours into a reality. I cannot really speak Italian, and what I can say, I definitely cannot say it very well. And this has been her idea from the very beginning. She has the availability to take on a project like this. I am just here to assist and to facilitate wherever I possibly can. My darling, if you are watching this, thank you so much for everything that you have done for us. I love you, my sweetie. Ti amo, mia bellissima ragazza. You mean the world to me. I also wanted to give a big thanks to her family, to her father Roberto especially, who really helped us during the negotiations of the house. Her mother has been a massive emotional support, along with her brother Ciro and his wife Michaela. But I'm not sure if they're gonna watch this video because they don't really speak a lot of English, if any at all. So that's why I wanted to put the titles at the beginning, saying thank you to those guys in Italian. The place that we have found is a house for renovation in the Umbrian countryside of Italy. Umbria is around about central to the country and is commonly referred to as the Green Heart of Italy. We are just on the border of Marche in the province of Perugia. It is surrounded by rolling green hills, forests. Peace and quiet are everywhere. So much so, in fact, that on the other side of the mountain behind us, not so far away, there is a national park. The nearest little town to us is a small place called Gubbio. It's a very medieval kind of traditional styled village. It is absolutely beautiful there. The people are incredibly friendly. They also actually have the largest Christmas tree that they put up every year, which is a set of lights laid out on the hillside behind them. Now, as a lot of you guys will very well know, on my channel I record a lot of video games that are based around crafting and survival and building, and there is good reason for this. Except for playing video games in my spare time, what I enjoy to do the most is fixing stuff and finding out how things work, and generally making things and having lots of little projects of stuff that I want to build and see what it comes out like. It's something I've always really enjoyed, and I've worked in a lot of production roles in a lot of different factory environments. So to think about taking on a house for renovation, it's like one of the biggest projects that anybody could take on, and I am super excited for it. Me and Julia have a lot of work to do. Now, I have to give a big thank you to my family as well. They've been a big support to me directly when I told them about the idea to renovate the house, and I said to them I was a little bit nervous, especially my father, who told me, "Don't worry, Nath, building a house, it's not that hard. It's kind of like a big shed." Well, Dad, you're not wrong. And I appreciate simplifying it and making me feel like it's more of a doable task, because there is a lot to do to get this house up to a livable standard. At the moment, the boiler system is divided in 2 floors and there is no functioning boiler in place, so there is going to be no hot water. There is also pretty much no furniture. There's a lot of work to be done for the renovation, and we've been working a lot of time in designs and plans for things like furnitures, kitchen countertops, all sorts of things that we want to make ourselves to make it totally unique and to be something that we have built by ourselves. I am super excited about it. So I've put together a video for you guys of the last time that we were there checking the place out, so that I could show you around and give you a bit of an idea of the project that we're taking on and tell you all about it. Now, we're looking at renovating this place into a farm and bed and breakfast, so there's a lot of work to do here, guys, but check it out. I really hope you'll like it. I am super pumped about it. I'll show you that video and I'll bring you guys back in just a hot second. And here we are. What a beautiful view it is here. Let me show you guys around the place. I'm really freaking stoked about it. Now, as I mentioned, this place is for renovation. There's a lot of work to be doing here to make the house kind of finished and livable. But I'll show you guys through here as we make our way up our driveway. Oh, it's so freaking beautiful. I'm so super pumped. I've been doing so much work for so long in all of the research and things that I'm going to need to do here. It's going to be amazing. There's the guys up on top of the balcony having a little look at. How's it going, guys? Ciao. That's my lovely girl Julia, her mother and her father, having a talk about the things. Here's the front of the place. We've got a lovely little driveway out back. I love that overhang. Let's head around the back here. I want to kind of show you this. Alright, awesome. Yeah, this is actually a little access to the land that's up behind the house. We have about a hectare, I think, up on that hill behind us. It's a little bit slopey and steepy, but we're definitely going to be able to do a lot with that bit of land. Super pumped. A little bit of a driveway just there. That is going to be the workshop just there. And this is, of course, the main house. I'm really freaking stoked about it. So we're going to be making it into a bed and breakfast, and we'll have 2 rooms up here. Let me show you all about it. Alright, super awesome. So there's a little balcony out here. We're thinking of converting this into a small bathroom, as this apartment here we're going to give to Julia's mother. I really like this view, and I think it's a bit small for a bathroom, but I think it's going to work out. We need to do some work on how that's going to function, plumbing and such what. It's going to be a bit of a task. Let's head into here. This long hallway ahead is actually going to be closed, but this is one of the first rooms. There's a beautiful fireplace here, which needs to be cleaned out, but we've been told it does function, which is nice. I'm pumped about that. That's super cool. Over into here is actually the kitchen. That yellow pipe is for the GPL gas system, which is not going to be used anymore. You can see some plug sockets and things needing finished up to make that work. We got our main trip board here that is actually wired in. Old chimney flue there. They must have had a little bit of a pellet heater or something in that corner. Really nice big room, this. Really nice big room. I really do like that one. This doorway we're passing through now is actually going to be closed to isolate this apartment from the others. There's a little bathroom into here. Not a huge size one, but it's in good condition. It's not too bad. Not a lot of work to do in here. A couple of things. But check out this view, guys. Now that is one hell of a back garden. I am pumped for that. The roof looks in pretty good condition on top of the workshop, which is really nice. I'm happy about that. That shower does not look in good condition. That shower has to go. I don't like that one bit. That has to be changed. Move through here. This area is going to become a kitchen / dining area. It was a child's bedroom at some point because we got Winnie the Pooh on the electrics cabinet. Not quite sure how I feel about that, but as long as the kid didn't play with it, I guess it's just fine. Then we come back out into the hallway, and there's another room just to our right here, which is going to be the actual bedroom for this little mini apartment. This is going to be one of the places for the bed and breakfast. This little hallway doorway here is going to be closed, allowing this area to be isolated as the 3rd room. Again, a couple of fixtures need to be put in place. A toilet seat could be useful over there. This one has a bathtub though, which is nice. Which is hella nice. I like that. To the left here is the actual bedroom. This is the largest of the 2 bedrooms that will be part of the B&B. Quite a nice size one here. We'll be able to put a double in here, I expect, quite nicely. That'd be cool. And straight through here is going to be the next kitchen / dining little area. These 2 rooms have their water fixings just there. which is really, really nice. Because the owner, before he gave up on the renovation, was actually planning to do something very similar. That electrics box is not wired in, the same as the other one with Winnie the Pooh on it. So we're definitely going to need some help electric-wise to get that figured out, because I'm not too sure how the Italians do their wiring. But let's step out onto the balcony that runs across the front of the entire house. It's so quiet up here. It really is nice. It's so super beautiful. Absolutely amazing. I love all the green. Oh, it's so cool. Alright, so I'm going to head down to the ground floor and show you guys around a little bit more of it. Here we are back down on the ground floor. As we head around the front of the house, there's this awesome little water fountain. A little bit disrepaired, but it needs a little bit of work to be cleaned up. There's the big GPL gas tank. We're going to get rid of that because I don't really want to be using GPL gas all the way up here. A little bit of work, and that little fountain should be working just fine again. This little overhang, I'd love to actually put up wooden framing around. We've got a little bit of overgrown ivy here that needs to be taken care of, but not a huge problem. Now, the house is all anti-seismic as well. It's full anti-seismic foundations because there are earthquakes up here, so we need to be careful of that. This area is going to be turned into the kind of common dining area where everybody can come for their breakfast. I love all of this stone walling. I absolutely adore this natural stone walling. It's beautiful. Into here, this is actually the largest bathroom in the entire building, which is really cool. However, I don't think we're going to have too much of a purpose for it, so we may repurpose this room, maybe like a gift shop or something for all of the things we're going to be making and doing. Not entirely sure yet, but I think that sounds like a good idea. This doorway here is going to be closed again. Yeah, this is going to be our main bathroom. It's a little bit terrifying. But let me get my phone. I want to show you guys this. We decided to call the place the Butterflies Rest Farm B&B. We loved the idea of it. My girlfriend loves the butterflies. And check this out. Throughout the entire house, there are loads of them. They're just hiding in here sleeping. It's so ironic. I found these guys in electrical cabinets. I found them in water manifold boxes. They are everywhere. It's super adorable. What a perfect name. Alright, super great. I'll get my phone away. That's better. As we make our way along this hallway, this kind of wall to my left, this big wall right here, this is all going to be removed because the room through here is actually going to become our main bedroom, our own bedroom. Another little doorway leading out into the forest of ivy. But it's super nice. So yeah, we're going to basically be taking out this back wall right here to expand the size of the room, and that bathroom in the darkness with the butterflies is going to become ours. There's a bit of work to do for that though. If we head into here, we got another little room. This we're going to repurpose as an office or reception. We're going to repurpose this one as, because it's going to be handy to have one, so that's got to be a thing. A few doorways need to be adjusted to be able to make that possible, but it's going to be a thing. If we head into this room, this is the biggest one. This is the kitchen. This will become our kitchen, dining kind of area-esque. Now, there is a lot of work to do, primarily for this wall here at the back. That one shares the wall with the bathroom, and I want to expand the bathroom, so this wall has to come down and has to be moved out. But there's a lot of plumbing there, which needs to be taken care of through that wall, so that's going to be pretty difficult for me. But, you know, with a little bit of the help from the locals, we'll be able to take care of it. When we head out the kitchen door, we've got a little bit of grasslands here. This is probably the flattest piece of land that we own around in the place, but it's really nice. If I head my way along this way towards this gas GPL, I'll be able to show you guys, maybe show you guys, the land in front of the house. We have approximately 5,000 square meter around the house itself, and then the hectare of land out the back, which is on the hill. There's that big gas GPL. I'll be happy to get that gone. But yeah, you can't really see it. It's very overgrown over there. But there is approximately 5,000 square meter for us to be using as our farmland and our gardens, which is super beautiful. You head away along here. I'll head you guys over towards the workshop. That little crap shack building that you've seen just to the left of us now, I'll kind of show you guys a little bit more about that in a moment. There's a ghost. Just slammed the door. It's probably just the wind. It's fine. Oh, I'm super freaking stoked about it. This is the biggest one. This is the one I'm the most happy about. This will become the workshop. This is where all of the creating of things is going to happen. As you can see, the floor needs to be raised. That's definitely a concern. There is a huge amount of space in here, and it's a little bit dirty. It needs a little bit of cleaning up. That drywall you can see to the right, that actually shares with the kitchen, but that'll be closed. There's a fair bit of material and stuff been left around in here. I kind of hope that they leave a fair amount of that because I'd like to be working with it. We've got some drainage pipes running through from the actual house here. But inside of this room is where the studio is going to be built for me to be able to make more of the YouTube videos. This little box of drywall they put up is for the new boiler. We need a new boiler to combine the two water systems in the house. At the moment, they're isolated from the top floor and the bottom floor. They have their own boilers, and I'd really like to combine them into a nice new shiny wood pellet boiler for the entire house. Again, the roof's in good condition. There's a couple of cracked tiles, nothing too bad at all, really. Not really too much of a worry at all. Let's head our way out here. There's a couple more I want to show you guys that is a little concerning. There's a little bit of land forward through there that we can actually get our hands on, which is nice. Now, if we head our way around in this direction and just over to my side here, this is where the boiler was for the ground floor, but it's not there anymore. Now this is just a water meter, and I love the insulation to protect against the freezing. Oh, hey, we got a visitor. Hey, dude, how's it going? We got lots of little animals hanging around in us, so there's no boiler in there anymore. That's fine. This door contains all misery and sadness for me. I don't like it. God. We head through here. There's a lot of cobwebs, but that's fine. That's not the misery and sadness that I'm talking about. That's not what is driving me insane. A little bit of a step. Gotta watch yourself. Bit of stuff in the corner there. It's this. I have no idea what all of this is. Obviously it's the plumbing and for the two top floors divided, and it's also the electrical, such things like TV aerials or such in there, but it's absolute maelstrom. I can't make sense of it. So this is the other boiler. This one was used for the ground floor, sorry. The other one was the top floor. This doesn't open. I don't think... Oh, wait, hang on. Oh, hang on a minute. I see what's happening here. Hold on. If I push this, and then will I pull it? Can I? Yeah, there you go. There we are. Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's just a boiler in here. Yeah. Okay, that probably doesn't work. I'm still looking for the electric meter. I'm still looking for the power supply into the house, and I haven't found an earthing point yet. It's probably over by a telegraph pole? Maybe? Ah, over there. Okay, let's head away over there. I want to have a look at this. Okay, it makes sense that the power supply for the house is over here. Yeah, there you go. We got a little electric box that's hopscotch our way over here. Oh god, I'm so sorry about the blurring of the camera and the shaking of it. Trying to do this on my phone. This is the land out front. There's a little bit more room there, if you can see. Let's have a little bit of a look here. Yeah, this is what we're looking for. Yeah, that's the main service breaker. They're going to be taking care of that, but you're probably wondering how the hell we're going to get internet out here. It's going to be a thing. Let's have a little look in here, see what the state is. Now, admittedly, this is where I made a mistake, because as you can see, there's wasps here. Ah, boss, no, freaking bees. No, wasps, leave me alone. Ah, jeez. They are going to be super peeved for quite some time. I'm going to have to go back there when they calm down and try and close their house. Super crazy. I still haven't found the earth point, but at least now I know where the electrics are. The main water supply is up in the back of the house, nearby the hill. That's not a huge problem, so that's quite nice. If I make my way over here, I want to show you guys this as well. This little crap shack out here I mentioned, it used to be a stable for a little bit of animal husbandry that they were doing here once upon a time. Now it's completely derelict. We do own this piece of land next to the house as well, so we're going to tear that down and potentially put a greenhouse in there. But if we make our way past this little overgrown area over here, it kind of divides out, and there's almost like a little secret garden here. There's a little pond back here. I didn't really get much of it on camera, which is a bit sad. But it's super nice out here, all surrounded by this beautiful, beautiful tall trees. It's really, really pretty. I mean, you can just about see the shape of the pond there, but it's completely buried in leaves, so you can't really make sense of it. Oh man, I'm super freaking stoked about it, guys. I really am. There is so much work for me to do, but I mean, just the changes of everything. It's going to be completely free for us now. We'll have so much more time to do all of the things. And there are many a thing that I am super pumped to be able to put our time into when we're there. Having that much land around means that we'll be able to grow our own fruits and vegetables and even sell them locally inside of the towns and to local suppliers. Having the land out back, I'm kind of tempted to put down an apple orchard there because there's not a lot of cider in Italy, and that makes man very sad because I really enjoy cider. So it could be something that, give it a long time for the orchards to actually grow in fruit, that I may be able to make my very own craft cider one day, which I would absolutely, I'd love being able to play around with that. Julia is really excited about being able to make her own essential oils, which isn't too difficult. There is a lot of rosemaries and lavenders and things growing around in the area naturally anyway, and it's not too difficult to refine essential oils, so we could definitely cultivate a fair amount of that on that land in between the apples, as they shouldn't root too deeply, so that could work out quite well complementing each other. I'm also massively excited for looking into beekeeping. I've always wanted to try it, and bees have been under a lot of stress over the last decade or so, and if we're farming fruits and vegetables, it makes perfect sense to have our own pollinators on site. And along with this, if we've got essential oils and bees produce beeswax and propolis, that means that we could potentially make soaps and candles and all sorts of other things, along with the workshop being completely fleshed out with tools from the renovation, means that I'll be able to work on any manner of projects and such things that I have always wanted to be getting into. So I am really excited about the future for this, but the biggest thing out of all of it is we will not be working normal 9-to-5 jobs anymore, which means I will have the time to commit myself much more to YouTube and be able to produce more videos for you guys. Now, because of YouTube search analytics also, I would love to make videos about the arts and crafts, about the beekeeping, about the essential oils, about the DIY, about the renovation, about the farming, and I can't put that on a gaming channel because it's just going to confuse YouTube's search algorithm. It's not going to work, which means, guys, that I'm going to be making some more channels. I would be super mega excited for that. I definitely want to make a new YouTube channel related to the crafts and the things that I'll be making, the woodworking, the epoxy, the wood turning I've really wanted to get into, even as far as blacksmithing and forging, which is something I've always wanted to play around with, but I've never had the time, the space, and the facilities to be able to look into it. I'd even be tempted to make ones about beekeeping and farming, even tie up all the essential oils, soaps. There's so many other things that I've got rattling around in my head that we could potentially use to tie everything together and put it all under one banner. It would be absolutely incredible. I'm going to be getting a website up and running. There's going to be an online store up soon, including also lots of gaming merchandise for you guys, because I know you've been super pumped for it, but it's all going to take a lot of time, guys. So bear with me, but there are some huge, amazing changes on the way. Thank you all so much for taking the time to come and watch this video and to join me in this little bit of an adventure that me and my girlfriend are setting off on. It is going to be an amazing year. I am really looking forward to 2020. Have yourselves a fantastic Christmas. Enjoy your holidays, guys. I hope you have a great one, and I cannot wait to see you in the next year. All the best, my friends, and until next time, take care, everybody. All the best, and I can't wait to see you all again soon.